Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Banko coming back at y'all with another brand new video. Now in today's video, bro, by the title and thumbnail, you sure you know I got a story time coming for y'all, man. Now, I did a story time when I first started my channel, and it was terrible, but I still posted it, and then I ended up deleting it because, you know, I only post stuff that gets like a lot of views, and that's basically it. But I've been slacking on my videos, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I typed cap to y'all when I said that I was gonna be consistent on this channel. I went away for a little bit. What the hell? I went away for a little bit, and I was staying with my mother, so I wasn't able to record or whatever. And so the only time I could record was when I was at school, and I ended up doing a vlog, and I posted that vlog. So if y'all want to go watch that, it wasn't really like, it was a vlog, but it was like just kids saying hello on the camera. That's basically it. Like, it wasn't really like I'm vlogging everything that I did. I was just going up to people like, say hi to the vlog. That's all I was saying. But if y'all want to go check that video out, that was my latest video. Y'all can go check that out. But yeah, man, so today's video, like I said, I'm going to be doing a story time now. The story time is on how I got caught watching porn and being my meat. You feel me? Like, I know, bro. I know what you're thinking. Like, dude, like, that's mad weird, right? Bro, we all been there. We all had our moments when we got caught doing something we ain't had no business. So I'm gonna get right to it, man. Just make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on y'all post notifications so y'all never miss a video. Follow my social medias. Those links will be in the description down below. And yeah, man, let's get right to the video. Alright, so I'm gonna start from the beginning of like how I got like hooked on the porn and stuff like that. So I started watching porn in like I wanna say in like 6th grade. And then, but I didn't get caught till like the 7th grade. So I'm gonna just like start from the beginning. So when I first started watching porn, I used to watch porn on my Android phone. When I used to like come home from school, I ain't had nothing to do. Like, I would be on some weirdo type stuff, bro. Like, I would sit there for hours just watching videos, and I'd be so fascinated and curious. Like I don't know what was wrong with me, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't know what was wrong with me, but I'm gonna fast forward to 7th grade. Now 7th grade is basically the year where like I got into a lot of trouble, like fights. I stole money from my mother. I did a story time on that, and that's when I deleted it. But I stole money from my mother. I think I might do that story time over. I don't know. But yeah, I stole money from my mother. What else? I got into fights, stole money from my mother. My grades was decent in 7th grade. I ain't gonna lie, they were decent in 7th grade. Could have been better, but like I ain't start like improving with my grades until I got in trouble. So it's like every single month I would get in trouble for something stupid. I swear to God, bro. So around March, April, around that time, I wasn't really doing YouTube. Now, I didn't start YouTube till that summer. So I was sitting in my room chilling, and that past week I was watching porn. And when I was watching porn, I forgot to delete the tab. I deleted my history, I just didn't delete the tab. So my mother was using my iPod Touch, and I was watching this on my iPod Touch. So my mother has like, her email is hooked up to that tablet, to the iPod. So whatever goes to the iPod, it goes to another Apple device that she has, which was her iPad. And it was, and my iPad is connected to her email, and my iPod Touch is connected to her email. So I watch porn on my iPad and my iPod, right? So with that being said, I was going crazy. Like, I was going crazy, you feel me? And that was like, I went, let me see, I did it the whole week. I swear I did it the whole week. So I get to the end of the week, I was on spring break. So I was in my room chilling, I was playing Xbox or whatever, and I was watching YouTube, and then I fell asleep. I took a nap, and my mother called me in there for something. It wasn't about this porn situation, but I'm gonna get to that. Called me in the room. I did what I had to do for her, and I went back in my room. I went back to sleep. So then it's like, it's a certain yell to where like my mother calls my name. So she like, Kai. So my nickname is Kai. So when everybody, you know, everybody call me Kai or whatever. So she called me when she called me Kai, like, I know I'm not in trouble or anything. She was like, Kai, come here, do this for me, do that for me. But when she called me by my gov, bro, I know I messed up, right? So not even 5 minutes passed, she was like, Kylan, yelling out my name, right? Kylan. And I already knew I was in trouble, but I didn't know what for. I go in the room. I run in my room, right? Now I run into the living room. And she was like, who's Sarah? I was like, I don't know no Sarah. Like, what you talking about? She's like, I'm going to ask you again. Who's Sarah? I was like, I don't know. What are you talking about? Since she's like, so you wasn't watching porn? I was like, my face? Like, in my mind, I was like, so then she was like, with a straight face, you gonna sit here and say you was not watching porn. But I didn't say anything. So she was like, so you was watching porn, yes or no? I was like, with a straight face, I was like, no. So then she was like, are you sure? I was like, yes. She's like, go in your room. We're in my room, sitting there chilling. Act like that didn't even happen. Like, and I was like, how did she know? How did she know, right? So then I was like, dang, I forgot to delete the tab. Cause she showed it to me. Like, she literally turned the iPod around while she was playing music. It was like, Sarah. And it was like, Sarah is 2 miles away and she wants to, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to get it in, man. Like, so after that happened, I was like, dang, bro. So I deleted my history. I just didn't delete the tab. And I thought that it automatically deletes. Like, when you delete the history, it's supposed to delete the tab, but it didn't delete the tab. So I was like, dang, I messed up. So I deleted everything on my iPad because she was like, everything just automatically deleted once I went to my iPad. So she had no evidence. But then she went back on the website. And I was like, what? Like, how? So then she called me back in the room and she's like, come here. And she's like, I'm gonna ask you again, was you watching porn? And I'm like, there's no point, bro, because I already got in trouble last week. So I was like, you know what? Yes, I was watching porn. And she gonna curse me out and say, you're a creep, you're nasty, you're dirty. I was like, what, bro? I was like, all right, mom, whatever you say. So she's like, I'm gonna call your father. I was like, oh my God, bro. After she said that, bro, I was scared for my life because I didn't know what he was gonna do to me. So then, y'all see how my dad act, bro. Y'all saw that prank. So I was like, I didn't know if he was gonna hit me. I didn't know if he was gonna be proud of me. I didn't know if he was gonna be like, yo, you was going crazy, right? Like, I didn't know if he was gonna do that, you feel me? So then, fast forward some more, we get to when he gets home from work. So this is like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Fast forward some more. It was like 5 o'clock. He came home at like 5, 6 o'clock. So I asked him if I could go play basketball because I did not want to be in the house with him at that time because I already knew he was gonna bring up that subject or whatever. So then he was like, no. I was like, oh my God, bro. And then he's like, go in the room. And I thought he was gonna beat me. I didn't get whooped, but I went in the room, closed the door, and he had to talk with me. Sitting there, he was having to talk with me. He was like, I understand you like girls and all this other stuff with the big boobies and all this other stuff. I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. He's like, shut up. He's like, I should really hit you, right? I was like, no, you got it. He gave me this lecture about the talk or whatever. And after the talk, I was like, yo. I'm like, I know you did this when you was younger, even though I know you ain't. I'm bringing. I was like, I know for a fact you used to do this when you was younger. He's like, no, I didn't. I was like, okay. So then, that happened, right? My mother didn't bring up the subject the rest of that night. We fast forward to the next day. My parents are still on it though. They called me. I woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was a Saturday. I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning, went to go use the bathroom, and they called me into the room. So they usually they're not together anymore. But when they were together, every Saturday, we would sit there and just have conversation. They would just sit there and talk in the bed, and just have conversation about. I feel bad to clear some storage on my camera, but like I was saying, so my parents would sit there in the bed and just sit there and have conversation about the old times or all this other stuff, right? Call me into the room, go in the room or whatever, and they was still on me watching porn from yesterday. So my mother was like, you're nasty, calling me the N-word, you nasty N-word, you mad nasty, you're a creep, you're just a weirdo. And I'm just sitting there like this, because I didn't care. I really didn't care, because I know I wasn't going to get in trouble for that, but I got in trouble, but it wasn't no big consequences where I got my phone taken and my computer taken. She took away my iPod. Yeah, I was done. I stopped watching porn after that for matter of fact, y'all need to know that. But anyway, like I was saying, so I stopped watching porn or whatever. It wasn't like no big consequence where I get my phone, like I said, my computer and all this other stuff taken away from me. But my dad was like, he's like, you gonna have time for that. You gonna have time for that. And I was like, okay, I understand. Then after he said that, I act like nothing else happened. But when I got back to school, I told my mans or whatever, and that was basically it. Now I'm gonna fast forward a year later, where I got caught, going crazy. So I was in my room doing homework, but I had my iPad on the side of me, and I was almost done with my homework. So I finished. I had like a math problem or whatever. I finished the math problem, sitting in my bed, chilling. So, me, I was laid back like this, I was spinning, I was going crazy. I was like, just like everything. I was like, but I didn't know my dad was home. I didn't hear him. So I had both headphones on like this, max loud. All you hear is you just hear pounding. So I was like, I was going crazy. I was like, eyes was rolling back. I was like, feel me? I was going crazy. So I hear footsteps, and I didn't know he was calling my name. And I hear footsteps, and like I had the covers over me, so like just in case if I did get caught, like he couldn't really do anything. So I had like my legs up in like an upward position like this on the bed, and then covers over me, and I was upright like this, and like I was leaning back on the wall, and so I had the iPad right here on my lap. And so he was like, yo, what you doing? And I'm like, homework, just some homework. And he was like, what kind of homework? I was like, math. And then he was like, you're not doing nothing else? So I was like, nah. Mind you, the screen was still on. I forgot to turn the screen off, but he didn't see it. Cause it's like, he's like by the door, and it's like, the door's over there, and I'm right here. And the iPad is on the other side of me. But it was on my lap. So it's like, he can see it, but he didn't see it. I don't know how. I don't know what happened, but he just didn't see it. So, mind you, my joint is out. Like, my joint is out while I'm talking to him, and it's on hard. So then he was like, what's that poking out? I was like, oh, it's just my pencil. I had to think of something. So I was like, it's just my pencil, right? So then he was like, all right, just get that work done. He's like, how you doing in school? I was like, I'm good. He's like, how's your day? I was like, I'm fine. I was like, it's all good. He's like, yo, why you rushing me out of here? I was like, no reason. I was like, how was your day? He's like, it was good. Mind you, I'm still talking to him. We're having a conversation while I'm on hard. And my thing was wide open. So like, he can see anything. If he walked closer, he can see it, and it would have been over for me. Now, this is around my mother wasn't even living here anymore. So it was like I knew he was gonna understand where I was coming from as far as like me doing what I was doing, but he catch me to where like I got in trouble for it, but like I had to be on the low with it. So it was like my joint was sticking up, and my pencil was on the other side of me, like where the iPad was at. So I was straight, but my paperwork was on the other side of me. My iPad and my pencil was on this side, and my paperwork was on the other side. Boom. After that happened, that was basically it. Like nothing else happened. So, I did what I had to do, and then boom, that was it. Wipe my hands, wash my hands or whatever. Went in the outside. He's like, I thought you said you had one problem. I was like, I did. And he's like, so why you just coming out now? I was like, I was watching something. And then he was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, yeah, that's basically it. So after that was basically it. But yeah, man, I would never do something like that ever again. But if you guys did like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn y'all post notifications so y'all never miss a video. Follow my social medias. Like I said, those links will be in the description down below, bro. If y'all want more story times, bro, I got like some crazy stories. I got a story time how I got beat with a tree branch by my grandmother. I got a story time about how I got jumped. I got so many story times. My first fight, like I got all those, bro. So if y'all want to hear those, bro, let me know, bro. And that's basically it. Bro, I forgot what I was about to say, bro. But what was I about to say? It don't matter. Video done.